Okay, guys, welcome back to AP World History Essay Writing DBQ, and today we're going to look at argument development. Okay, your argument development. This is developing and supporting your thesis, and it recognizes and accounts for historical complexity. And you do this by illustrating relationships among the evidence to your thesis. So, in other words, for argument development, how does your answer fit with the prompt? And always include specifics. It's like a further extension of your thesis. Now, examples of acceptable argument developments is when the student utilizes all of the documents to deploy a complex and cohesive argument about the similarities and differences in the civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt in the time period 2700 BCE to 1000 BCE. And so the essay as a whole uses evidence throughout to corroborate the thesis or to justify or legitimate the thesis. A response that fails to develop an argument and instead just merely restates information would not earn the point. So, for example, for this prompt, if you selected to write about kingships, class systems, their views on the afterlife, and state-building experiences, for example, as your thesis, then for your argument development, you should explain how those answers are associated with your prompt. Okay? And at this point, you've already explained which are similarities and which are differences, right? That's your thesis. Now you need to explain how those similarities and differences are part of each of these civilizations specifically. So, for example, kingship in Mesopotamia and Egypt during the given time, right? That would be extending your thesis. What kind of class system? Who was at the top, who was at the bottom in Mesopotamia and Egypt during the given time? Those are your similarities, right? They're opposing spiritual beliefs on what happens after death. Right? And since these are different, addressing, their differing views separately, or address their differing views separately. In their state-building experiences, because those are different, you would address those experiences separately. Okay? And you do that immediately following your thesis. And in your introduction, in that introduction paragraph, whatever order you present your thesis in, that's the same order you would present your argument development in for the latter half of your introduction paragraph. Remember, please do the best that you can and email me with any questions that you have. I'm here to help. I want to clarify any of your confusion. And even if you don't quite understand what's going on or how to do this, that's okay. I want you to do the best that you can. Remember, this is something that's going to take, 8 or 9 months of a school year for most of you to get down successfully. Right now, this is about you just learning it in the beginning, getting your feet wet. This is how this works, and at least being exposed to it. So when school starts in August, this is at least somewhat familiar, okay? So again, do the best that you can. Email me if you have any questions, and I will help. Good luck.